Well, good morning, everybody. It's a Sunday morning, the 7th of April, probably a little after 6 a.m. here. And this is my kinda Sunday morning walkabout to let you know what's been kinda going on the last week. And the biggest news was a little bit of rain that we got Saturday morning was by far the biggest news, simply because we needed the water so much. And as you can see as you look down the drive here, how everything is really turned green again, and that's all it takes is a rain or two. The biggest positive of the rain was that our pool gained almost a foot, which for us is probably another 2 to 3 weeks of water for our kitchen, our comfort room, and Beth doing the laundry. So I'll tell you what, every little bit helps. And as you look across the garden rows here, all my digging up, because I hand dug with a shovel up all the garden rows, how good they look now, how dark the soil looks, of course. All that moisture seeped down in there instead of just basically running off. It's why I wanted to get it done, accomplish that this last week. And by the looks of it, boy, I'm real happy with the results. And that's why I always keep an eye on the weather and the weather forecast, so I can plan ahead a little bit. It was a lot of hard work hand digging that, but it's definitely worth it when you see it now, and what the moisture has done. And I'm sure the weeds are going to start growing like crazy here pretty soon. And then again, how green everything is. Like I said, it only takes a couple days of rain, and everything just comes back to life. That's kind of the jungle here. Everything is green kind of all the time, except when the dry season comes and the grass and that all dries up. Oh, the other big accomplishment of the week, of course, was adding cut rice hay and pig dung to the compost rows. And then of course I throw some leaves on top of that, and then turning all the compost rows twice. Oh golly. Yeah, and I did that personally, turned them twice so that they'd all get turned. And again, it loosens it up, allows the rain to soak in, and just help in the decomposition. And then when the sun comes back out and the heat comes back, it really aids so much and helps in the decomposition of everything. And it's just not making up a roll and then leaving it sit for months and months and months. You do got to turn it, you do got to mix it. As I look down on the well here, of course, the biggest disappointment of the week is probably the well. We're running into so much rock, and what was going along pretty good has slowed down to a crawl, and the digging has slowed down to a crawl. And as I walk over here and look down in the hole, they've been digging on it here the last couple days, but and a lot needs to be hauled out of there from what I can see, but we're trying to work around the rock that's there. But again, that blue rock, as you see, the one that was chiseled down and sitting right there, just really brings everything to more or less a grinding halt, and everything slows down. Well, besides that, like I said, more compost rows. I built up those 2 compost rows almost completely from scratch there during the last week for our newest banana field. And as I kind of head over that direction again, you can see how the rain has helped everything really turn green again. And as a matter of fact, some of the mango trees are starting to flower, which is always a good sign of what's to come here. And these here, for some reason, are progressing so much slower than our other mangoes in the other field. And that just might be the soil and the nutrients in the soil, but they're still looking pretty good here. And of course, we cut up a lot of rice hay this last week, and a lot of it I put into the compost rows. Always good to kind of build it up. Wow, look at here. Yeah, starting to flower right there. And just the one here, the way it looks. But yeah, the growth here compared to the other field where it really took off, it's been very slow here. And we'll see now with the added moisture if that'll pick up. As I head back up here, kind of show you, and of course Beth has been using the compost here like crazy with all of her tomato plants and all of her new plants, which is fine. That's what it's there for. And of course all the compost rows here, like I said, were turned twice during the rain to try to get that moisture down in there a little bit more. And then again, like I said, it loosens it up because it has a tendency to really pack down. And it kind of loosens it up. The moisture can kind of get in there a whole lot better. And that worked out well. Of course, we were hoping for the 3 days. It would have, oh gosh, that would have seemed like a miracle if we'd been able to get 3 days of moisture. But we got a half a day, and it looks like that's pretty well it, as the skies are just kind of partly cloudy this morning. But that's kind of what happened this week. And as always, another week has started. We got invited out today, so we'll probably be taking videos with some of our friends as we get together once again. So I'll kind of be back then. Try to make this a little bit shorter. So from in back of the camera here, everybody have a really good Sunday wherever you are in the world. May God bless you greatly in any endeavor that you yourself personally are trying to establish, and however you're trying to grow in faith, love, and in friendship and devotion. May God bless you in all those respects. So from here in the Philippines on the island of Bohol, our little farm here, from Beth and myself, I'd just like to repeat once again, God bless every single one of you.